Do you want your product pages to rank higher on Google search? Then one of the things you want to do is to improve on your product descriptions. And there is this one tool that has newly appeared on the market since the end of last year, which is called ChatGPT. It's a very powerful tool that you can leverage on as a writing tool that can help you to create more compelling product description, longer text, and will not only help to persuade your shoppers to turn into customers, but will also help them to rank higher on Google search. In this video, I'm going to share with you what exactly is ChatGPT, how it can help you as a store owner, what can you do with it, and I'm also going to demonstrate a couple of ways how you can use this tool, some simple ways for you to get started so you don't get stuck with a blank sheet and with a short text. Hi, I'm Clarice Lin, ROI Doctor, who helps small businesses and online stores to double the store traffic and sales by getting on Google and YouTube page 1. Today's video is about ChatGPT and improving product description. If you're new to my channel, you might want to check out one of my free resources, which is the Shopify Marketing Guide that's going to help you to identify different ways to drive free and paid traffic to your store so you can decide for yourself based on your goal and budget what works best for your store so you don't totally rely on Google. I've put the link down in the description and pinned comment, so do check that out and download it. What exactly is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an AI chatbot, artificial intelligence chatbot developed by the OpenAI. ChatGPT has been trained on various volume of resources identified by OpenAI as trusted or established resources. Trusted and established are subjective, of course, so there is no exactly right and wrong. This information that has been trained up has developed into this intelligent being, so to speak, that has no emotions, can't differentiate right from wrong, but has this huge repository of knowledge that can help you as a store owner to write better. So if you're a store owner, you are starting up a store, or your store has been set up for a while, and you are struggling with writing better blog posts, writing product description, then this is the tool perfect for you. Instead of starting from a blank slate of paper, this tool, ChatGPT, is able to help you to improve on your product description by writing more text, more descriptive text, giving you different suggestions of different words you can use based on what you want it to write. However, I want to also highlight that ChatGPT is not a person who can think creatively. ChatGPT cannot think by itself. It can only respond to your questions or respond to your instructions. Another thing you want to take note, the output from ChatGPT is rather generic. So if you want to get more creative outputs, or if you want to get more original outputs out from ChatGPT to put on your store and to rank higher on Google search, that means that you don't just put in a one-line instructions into ChatGPT and expect a quick output and then you copy and paste straight into your store. That's not going to give you a high quality output. What you need to do is to have a couple of interactions. Maybe you can choose selected sentences that ChatGPT has recommended to you, and then you pick and choose, and then you rephrase it with your own words. And from there, you mold that text into something that's part of your brand and that's original, and that's how you can rank higher on Google search. Most people you might have heard using ChatGPT to quickly earn millions of dollars, quick win, and then one click, and then they can get a lot of useful information. They're just nonsense. Don't listen to them. If you want to properly create real high quality product description, then you want to continue to watch on, especially towards the end of my video. I'm going to use ChatGPT to demonstrate to you a couple of different ways how you can use ChatGPT to get started to improve on your product description. And you can also use ChatGPT to help you to write blog posts as well. Instead of starting from a blank piece of paper, if you want me to create a video around that to help your Shopify store to rank higher on Google search, drop me a comment below and then I can create a video around that to help you get started using ChatGPT to write more blog posts and get more traffic from Google search. In summary, ChatGPT is a good starting point for you to generate some ideas, some suggestions, and then you can improve on it based on your own inputs. To use ChatGPT most effectively, you need to have a number of interactions, you need to give more instructions, you need to tell ChatGPT to rephrase or to use other words that is more in line with your brand, so that the product descriptions that you generate using ChatGPT is going to be more in line with your brand, creating a stronger brand to attract your customers. Before I go straight into using the tool, I just want to quickly go through with you what is a good product description, and then what are the contents that you want to put into a good product description, so you know better how you can use ChatGPT to generate the desired output for your products. Why is a good product description important for your store? So there are 2 reasons. Reason number 1, you want to convince your shoppers to turn into customers. The product description is like the invisible salesperson. It's like a sales text to promote your product to your shoppers. And the less words you have, then the more confused your shopper is, because they don't understand your product, they don't understand why it's useful, they don't understand the feature, the benefits, the characteristics of your product. So using your product description, ideally you want to target between like 150 to 300 words. If you only have like 10 to 20 words, then that's a no-no. That's not really convincing for your customer. Even if you're selling something that's like $20 or $30, you still want to properly describe your product. You want to go into more details so the customer can visualize what your product is about, how can they use it, and also, of course, to provide as many clear images as possible. I'm going to cover a framework or a list of questions of what you can include as part of your product description to make it more compelling and more convincing. And the second reason why you want to write a good product description, you want your products to rank higher on Google search. Google wants to promote products that are going to be useful and valuable for their Google users. And by putting as much information as possible, Google's algorithm is able to understand your product, understand who they could be for when you're using the correct phrases, the correct keywords, the right descriptive related text for your products. If you have very little information, then Google's algorithm struggles to understand what's your product about, who could it be useful for, and then find it difficult to show them to the right people on the search results. When you have longer text, it really helps your products to rank higher on Google search. So you want to raise the standard for all your product description by having longer descriptive text. To help you with outlining what goes into a great product description, these are 6 questions to guide you. Question number 1, what is your product? As well as having your name of your product in the title, you also want to include once in your product description the name of your product. Also include the product type of your product. Product type meaning, like, let's say if you're selling some kind of clothing, you want to include what kind of clothing it is. It's like a long trousers, or it's a 3/4 shorts. So this gives a more descriptive word of what type of product it is. By including the product type, it helps Google to understand what kind of product it is, so they know who they can show it to, or to show under the specific classification of product, especially in Google Shopping. Question number 2, who is this product for? You want to describe the type of person who would be most interested in using this product. Let's say if you're selling baby products, then you want to say, this is most useful for parents with 6 months old babies. You want to be really specific with who is the product for. Question number 3, why is this product great? If you want people to buy your product, you need to really promote and say what's so special about this product. You could say this product has certain features, or 1 or 2 special features that other products don't have, and this is the main selling point. So you need to promote why is this product great and why they should choose this product over other products. Question number 4, the scenarios of when to use the product. Let's say if you're selling a winter coat, you want to say this coat is best used under temperatures of -40 or -50. You want to be really specific. When is the best time to use this? It could also be indoors or outdoors, or when the person is doing a specific activity. So describe the scenario of when this product will be most useful. Question number 5, when is this product best used with? So maybe this product could go well when using another product, so that could also be part of the description as well. It's also a great way for you to promote other products on your store. This could be another way to really describe and say, this product is best enhanced if you're using another product as well. So that's also a good way to really hone into the usefulness and value of this product, of how you can maximize the usage of this product that you're selling. Question number 6. That is the specifications of your product. The specifications of the product can cover various dimensions that could go from the length, the width, the height of your product, the weight of your product, the material of your product, the color of your product, the volume of your product, size of your product, that could be the circumference or the area of your product. By specifying the specifications of the product, there are shoppers who are really into the specifics of the product, so you want to put in as much of this product specs as possible, so kind of like the characteristics of the product. So you can list that as part of your description. Typically, you can list it in table form, but you can also use this information to transform into text form, which I'll show you later in the later part of the video. If you want to learn more information on how to create product description to get more Google clicks, I also have another specific video where I go into more details about the description of each of these products. You can check the video out there, how to write product description that gets more clicks. Link in the top right hand corner of the screen. Do check that out. If you also want to craft product titles that get more clicks on Google search or Google shopping, you also want to check out one of my other videos. Link in the top right hand corner of the screen. Check that out. And now we go on to the next part of the video where I'm going to give you examples of how you can use ChatGPT to write your product description, especially if you have only the product spec or if you only have like 2 to 3 lines of text. I'm going to explain to you what are the instructions that you can put into ChatGPT to generate more ideas, more suggestions, and write more original text. ChatGPT to expand the product description, to make it longer, more descriptive, and more interesting, so you can persuade your shoppers to turn into customers and as well to rank higher on Google search. Let's take a look at our first example. Abbott Lion. Let's take a look at this product. It's called Mini Heart Bracelet Gold. Got a couple of nice images here. Let's take a look at the product description. And you can see that there is a couple of description about the product, about water, sweat resistant, heat resistant, 2-year warranty, luxury gift packaging available. And you can see as well that they have description here that is just a list of product spec and a little short description here. To make it more interesting and to make it more compelling, you copy all this description here and you bring it to ChatGPT. You ask ChatGPT to turn it into a product description. Turn this into a product description. And you paste it. And you click on enter. And you can see ChatGPT is doing a really good job introducing our mini heart bracelet. That's the name, the product title, and the ultimate accessory to complete any look. You can see that there is a first draft here of our product description, and this is pretty cool. You can see that it includes all the information about water, sweat, and heat resistant so that you can wear it with ease. So they have added on some description on why this product feature will be useful for the shopper. By doing that, it helps to build up a picture and help the shopper to understand more about the product. Why is this feature important for them? This is a good start. And of course, I wouldn't recommend that you copy and paste this immediately to your product description. There are different ways you can improve, but there you have a good first draft. And if you don't like this version, what you can do as well is you can ask ChatGPT to rewrite the above in 3 different ways. Yes, you can ask them to rephrase in 3 different ways. And you can see that there is a different introduction and they have the main description within the text itself. So this is really cool. And if you feel like that's really too short, as you can see, the other options were really short, you can ask them to copy one of these examples here and you say, expand on this product description. Cool. and they will add more information based on the option you have selected. If you don't like how it sounds, some of the text, you can make more changes along the way to make it better. So there you have it, something for you to get started with, to expand on. So let's go on to the second example. Channel G. Over here, there's a 3mm tennis bracelet, white gold. There are different sizes here, and you can see the description, and there is a guarantee. Click on this, and you see, right, there is a short little description, and there is a specification of what is the material of the product, what's the plating, and what's the metal. And you can see our guarantee. They say it's repeated here as well, should you experience any defect. So that's part of this as well. You copy this, and then you go on to ChatGPT with some text and some description. Turn this into a compelling product description. Okay, cool. Enter. You see, ChatGPT increases the length of the text with more information, even telling you whether you're attending a formal event or simply dressing up your everyday look. This bracelet is sure to turn heads. This wasn't part of the original text, but what they are trying to show you over here is because ChatGPT has so much information from various resources, so they know that this type of product, more likely or not with this type of metal, this product could be suitable to attend a formal event. If you don't think your product is suitable for attending a formal event, you can use this sentence, you can rewrite it to say what type of event is it most suitable for. As you can see, this is how you can turn a short product description into a longer, compelling product description that will convince a shopper to buy from you. And of course, if you don't like it, you can ask it to rewrite. And there's even a concluding statement, perfect for any occasion, adding a touch of class and style to your wardrobe, which is not what it was written in the first place. But I give some good suggestions of how you can improve your product description, how you can sell it as though you're a salesperson right in front of your customer. Take a look at example 3. There's Monica Vineda. Fine beaded chain bracelets. They have the product dimension, about the products being used, about the product that's recycled gold and silver, responsibly manufactured, handmade. So there are a couple of information here. Let's start with viewing the product dimensions. You can see about sterling silver, this is this product, and the details and dimensions. It's really short, and it doesn't say much what is suitable, what it will go well with. Copy and paste this, and then you will go to ChatGPT and turn this into a product description. You can see this here, right? And this is what they have, just a few simple texts. They actually have expanded to quite interesting text they have over here. And let's take a look at the sterling silver. So you want to also include, because it uses sterling silver, you can say, join the above product description with this new text. Do you see? It also includes about the type of material that they have. So it joins it into a nice text so people can read it from beginning to end rather than have it all over the place. And let's take a look. You can even, copy and paste the product title. Combine the above text with the product title. Before that, they didn't know what was the name of the title. Once you put it in, it was able to change the original name that they thought that was the name of the product. and they try to rewrite it slightly as well. It's not the same text as before. What you can do is to review each of these recommended texts that ChatGPT has come up with you. If there are certain sentences that you prefer, maybe in this option you like certain sentences, by choosing our product, you don't only add this. So if you like this, you can combine it with some of the sentences from this other example. So in this case, you're making it original, you're making it more unique. You're not just copying and pasting the entire text from ChatGPT. You don't want to copy and paste just after entering one output. You want to really create a product description that's really aligned with your brand and that's really unique. So what you need to do is to feed in some instructions into ChatGPT to give you some good options, some good text. So because you're not a good writer, ChatGPT is a writer that can assist you to write really descriptive text. And that's where you tap into it, and then you can see which text really appeals to you. And you can put yourself in the shoes of the shopper, look at the text and say, oh yeah, if I was reading this, I would be more likely to buy. You can choose selected sentences, phrases, or selective words to put together. Maybe you can open up a different Word document, you put it all together. With the output, you can put it into ChatGPT again and ask it to refine itself. And you can also ask ChatGPT to also add on new sentences. For example, over here, they say, all right, okay, they have recycled gold and silver, responsibly manufactured, handmade. You can also copy and paste this handmade text and put it in. Add this text to the above, right? So it's able to join the information together and also give you a background of the brand itself. So if you're not a natural writer, ChatGPT is the best tool you will ever find without you having to hire someone to work for you. They give you some good selection of text, rewriting the sentences in different way that is really compelling. They give you different options to choose from. If you don't like the tone, you can even ask, can you rewrite the above in a more formal tone? Do you see? So when you ask them to change the tone as well, they will also select different words that you might not have thought of. And you can see they're using different words here. Assured hallmark sterling silver, guaranteeing the highest ethical and quality standards, which is kind of similar here. Or you can also ask it to write it in a less formal tone. Can you tune down the formality and make it more casual and compelling, which means more convincing? Cool. So say hello to our fine beard. So if you want to have a more friendly style, you can also ask ChatGPT to give you some other options to make it friendlier. So depending on your brand voice, you can ask ChatGPT to come up with a few alternatives for you, and you can pick and choose to craft your final product description. I hope this was useful for you and gives you some idea of how you can leverage on this AI tool to help you write longer product description, ranks higher on Google search, and convince your shoppers to turn into customers. I hope this video was useful for you and gives you a better idea on how you can use this advanced tool, ChatGPT, to help your products to rank higher on Google search. I have many other videos as well to help you to drive more traffic. So you can check out my other playlists of how you can double your traffic and sales by getting on Google and YouTube page 1. You can check out my playlist of Shopify videos. Check that out. And of course, if you don't only want to rely on traffic from Google search, there are also other ways to generate traffic. You want to download my Shopify marketing guide. It's a free resource that you can download. I analyze the pros and cons of different ways to drive free and paid traffic. So you want to decide for yourself what other ways you can drive more high quality shoppers to your store that are most likely to turn into customers. Link in the description, pinned comments. Do check that out. And if you're running Google Shopping ads or you want to scale up your Google Shopping ads, I work with Shopify store owners and online store owners to scale up their shopping ads so they can focus on running their business and leave the marketing to me to run more profitable marketing campaigns to scale to greater heights. My contact details are in the description and pinned comment, so do check that out. And if you enjoyed this video and found it really useful, remember to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos on doubling your traffic and store sales by getting on Google and YouTube. Page 1, I'm Clarice Lin, the RI Doctor, signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.